Welcome to the channel. Today let's see the story The Magic Brocade. Actually it is taken from the Chinese folklore. Chinese folklore is rich with values, traditions and mythologies like Indian mythologies and folklores. And this story, The Magical Brocade, is adapted by Kathleen Simonetta, Simonetta, Simonetta. She has blended reality with myth, and it is rich with moral lessons too. And we have supernatural beings coming in between with a story, very rich experience that the story gives to the readers. Of course, this folklore is, as I told, it is a blend of myth and reality. And magic, the title itself says magic. So certainly we have magic in the story. Magic brocade. What is a brocade? Brocade is a fabric cloth richly woven with raised designs, intricate patterns, and we also have patterns like it's mostly woven with the golden thread or silk thread, very rich, and people used from 3rd century, even in India it is used. From 3rd century they are using it, Chinese are using it, this brocade. It is used for waistcoats, quilts, bedspreads and other household items. So now we go to the story as such. An old widow has three sons. She is doing this brocade work and selling it in the market and getting food for her children. The first two sons are really lazy, whereas the third son cooperates and he is able to encourage the mother, support the mother from the younger days. The lady weaves this pattern and sells it in the market, gets money and buys food for the family. One day she goes to the market and she sees the picture or the portrait of the Sun Palace. She was so encaptured by the beauty of the white house surrounded by hills and gardens of flowers in the picture. So she bought it with the money she had. When she returned home, the first two sons, they were sad that the mother didn't buy food but the painting. And the third son, he became very happy to see it. Like the mother, he enjoyed the beauty in that picture and said, "Mom, this is really nice. You can put this picture design into your brocade." And mother was very happy about this suggestion. But the first two sons, they were very sad that about their food. If mother goes on doing this work, how will we get food? But the younger son said, "I will go to the forest, get woods and sell it and get food for the family." And he allows the mother to do the brocade. The mother spends nearly 3 years to put the intricate pattern of a white hill with the hills surrounding and full of gardens with plenty of flowers. So the mother was very happily doing it. She took 3 years, but the day when she finished it off, when she took that brocade and just did it like this, it vanished. It went off somewhere. She is not able to find out where it has gone. She was so shocked to see that the brocade has gone, vanished, disappeared. So what happened? She suggested that the sons can go in search of the brocade. The first son, he goes and they go to a stone house, and he goes to the stone house. Nearby the stone house, he sees an old lady, and that old lady, she says, the fairies had a fascination for the brocade. They were attracted by the intricate design in the brocade, so they have taken it to copy it. So if you do certain things, she gives 4 conditions. If you do that, you can reach that place and meet the fairies and get back the brocade. The first son, he is so unwilling. He hears the conditions. The first condition is that you have to remove the first front 2 teeth of yours and put into the stone horse in the stone house. And the second thing is, the stone horse will eat 10 pieces of some special fruit. And third thing is, you have to mount on the horse and you have to cross the fire mountain and the icy seas. And the fourth condition is that while doing these things, that is crossing the fire mountain and the icy seas, you are not supposed to make any complaint. You have to keep mum about the pains. The first 2 sons very lazy. So the first son, he said, no, I'm not going. The lady offers him a box full of gold, and she says, you take this and go home. And on the way, he thinks, the first son thinks, why should I go home and share it with mother and other sons of mother's other brothers? I can enjoy it on my own. So he goes to some other place to live on his own with the box of gold coins. And the second son, he is also very much like the first eldest brother. So he also takes comes to the stone house, meets the lady, hears the conditions, and he is also lazy like his brother. So he also decides not to undertake this venture. So here he is also offered a box of gold coins. He takes it, and he also decides, like his eldest brother, to live on his own without helping the mother and the youngest youngest brother. So he goes on his own. So the third son, youngest son, he comes and he meets this old lady, hears the condition, and very boldly he says, I'll do all that. He removes the front 2 teeth and puts it into the mouth of the stone horse, and immediately the horse becomes alive. The stone horse becomes alive, and it goes to a tree nearby, a special tree, and it eats 10 pieces of its fruit. And the third thing, this boy mounts on the horse, and it goes crosses through the flames of the fire mountain and across the icy seas. And this boy, as the fourth condition says, he didn't make any complaint about this. He just undertook this verdict or this adventure without any grumble or without any murmur. So he goes and gets back. He goes to the fairy land. He meets the fairies. Surprisingly, it landed on a fairy land, and the fairy came and said, oh, I have finished copying it. I thought I can return it. You have come. Since you have come, I'll give it to you. And before that, one of the fairies in that place, she became so attracted by the design in it. She got into the design. Intricate pattern, and she was there in the brocade as a girl. And what happened? He took that and once again mounted on the horse, returned, saw the old lady, and the old lady bid him goodbye with the 2 teeth of his front teeth. It was fixed, and everything became all right. He mounted on the horse in return, and she also gave him a thing so that he can go home very fast. She gave a wheel like to the boy so that he can go soon to his mother. So this boy, after 2 after 2 months nearly, he returned, and he was very happy to give the brocade to his mother back, and mother also felt very happy because it was 3 years hard work for her, and with lots of expectations and with love for the scenery and the White House. She did everything with a passion, and now what happened, the everything became a reality. The White House, the hills, the gardens, all became real, and the mother and the youngest son, they lived in it, and with all the other things, inanimate things, the fairy who was woven into the brocade, she also came alive, and she expressed her love for the youngest son, and he married her. So they settled happily in the White House, the mother, the son, and the fairy, the youngest son and the fairy. So very happily they lived, and the first two sons, they spent their money. They are spent, of course, no work, lazy, spent all their money. They became beggars and thieves. They started they came towards the White House. They thought, why not we rob this house? And they looked in, and they saw the mother, and they decided not to go in and disturb or reveal that they are thieves. So they went back. They were not seen after that in that place. So the mother and the youngest son with his wife, they settled happily in the White House. So this is the story of magic brocade. Here, this it's very enchanting, with the fairies and magic, stone house, stone horse, old lady giving box of gold, and not only that, she's giving also this boy his teeth back, front teeth back. He's very adventurous. The young son is very adventurous and very affectionate, helpful to the mother. He's helping, all such things. So that is very loving and affectionate and obedient and understands things. Whereas the first two sons, they become beggars and thieves, useless to the family and to the society. So this is a beautiful story with full of magic, adventure, and also enchanting scenes happening in the story. Thank you for listening.